2011 season's wrapped up here in Michigan. Team PTP has 4 more exciting hunts to show you before we wrap up this year's deer season.
We ended up in a box blind. This wasn't our first spot we went to this afternoon. We got up in a double man tree stand and just weren't feeling it, so we moved, and 15 minutes later we're sitting in this blind, which doesn't have 2 chairs, so you have to tough it out a little bit. But overlooking an old food plot, kind of overgrown, needs some work, but we did see some deer come through this food plot this morning, and my wife, who's behind the camera, said she wants venison jerky. So that means the first mature doe we see might get the sabot. Till then, I'm gonna kneel back and enjoy the evening. There's deer right here. Holy crap. She's going down.
I can't see her.
She's going down.
Serious.
She's down. Yeah, baby. Out of nowhere, we're sitting here, not seeing anything. I guess I can talk louder. And I look up and there's a deer 20 yards away, by herself, good sized doe. Came right into this opening, I don't know, 25 yards away, and touched it off, and she went out about 80 yards and piled up. So, man, that happened quick. What I want to do is go up and see the point of impact, and just, you can always learn a little something about where you hit them and if there's blood right away, or you know what the site looked like. So we saw her go down, so we know where she is, but we're gonna just probably follow the blood trail a little bit. So let's go. Well, we're at the spot where she was standing when I shot, and all we find is hair. So I guess that's a lesson to keep a good eye on them, see where they go, because if we didn't see that deer go down, I'd be really second guessing my shot. Oh, we just found the first blood. It's about 10 yards from where we shot her, so we're gonna follow it. Now we know we can walk right up to her, but crazy there's no blood right where she shot. It'd be tough to find this in the dark. We had to follow the kicked up leaves and some of the fresh kicked up snow. Well, here she is. Probably went 80, 90 yards. Nice sized doe. It's a good shot. Came in by herself, and it's the 3rd one for the year for the freezer. So pretty stoked about that. Not gonna run out of venison this year. We're gonna get her out cleaned up and time to go. Turkeys are heading to bed too, so we're gonna get her out of here and go hang out with the family.
Alright, well, we're gonna keep this short and sweet. It's December 8th. I just got out of work. Fortunate enough to be able to even get out here. It's already 4 o'clock, so I'm looking at about an hour and 10 minutes to hopefully get some deer moving through this food plot. Not really ideally how I like to handle my hunts, but you know what? Hunting a little bit's better than no hunting at all, and you can't kill them sitting on the couch. So we're gonna sit back here for the next hour and 10 minutes and enjoy this beautiful weather, relieve a little bit of stress from work, and hope that we may be able to seal the deal on a deer in the meantime. So hang with me, and it's gonna be a quick wild ride. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, we just hit her rock solid right behind the shoulder. She got nice and broadside, big mature doe, and we still got enough time left. I'm going to let her lay for just a minute, and we'll pack some stuff up. I know she's dead. She didn't go far, and we'll go on a recovery job while we still have some daylight. How awesome is that, though? Just got out here. Literally got out of work and had just enough time to get home, get changed, and be in the woods for about an hour and 10 minutes before we lost light. And well worth it tonight. We're going to go and get our hands on a big old doe. Just got the gun reloaded, so we're going to head up here where we hit her at and see if we can jump on this blood trail before we lose light. Right up here where I shot her, only about 85 yards away, and it looks like a good hit. I got good red blood, and we're going to go ahead and track her. I don't think she's going to be too far, though. Well, here she is. This thing is gigantic. She is an old deer. She's huge. She's going to be a pain in the butt to get out of here, but I tell you what, by far the biggest doe I've ever taken. She's just monstrous. No wonder she ran so far. I put a perfect hit on her, I thought, and come to find out, I really did. I hit her right in the crease of the shoulder, but I bet we've gone over 300 yards and found her dead here in the swamp. So I'm going to get her out of here, and we're going to get some more meat donated. It's been a heck of a fun hunt, though. First kill with a muzzleloader.
I'm just hoping tonight maybe something breaks and see horns or see a big doe. If I can get a big doe on her, I'll put her down. I'm done wasting my time. So, you guys stick with us. Late season, snow on the ground. What better time than now?
I'm so happy right now. You have no freaking idea. It all came together. Oh my gosh. I'm so pumped. Oh, I'm so pumped. I got a big doe down. I know for a fact that she's right across the creek. I watched her drop. She went about 15 yards after the shot. Awesome. That Grim Reaper broadhead smoked. I mean, it was solid. Rob will attest that the shot on film was sweet looking. I mean, it was a Boilermaker, man, right through that heart, done. But we're gonna pick up the trail here real quick and see if we can find some blood in any way, because we always like to track out our track jobs and get my arrow for sure, because that's a lucky arrow. So you guys stick with us. I'm glad to put another one down for PTP, because it's been a rough year, I'll say. And thanks, Rob, for telling me to pull the trigger, because that's all I needed. Look at that. See that head on her? It's a good mature doe. That's what we're looking to take out. We got some young ones. We need to have them move up out of this herd. And tonight, smackdown on that one. Another one for PTP.
Alright, it is December 19th. We're on public land, northern Michigan. As you can tell, we still don't have snow. Weather's been crazy, it's like 40 degrees. Not sure what's gonna happen yet, but I think we found a good spot this afternoon. Hiked back in here a ways. Found a spot where 2 or 3 good trails intersect. Hopefully this will be it. Hour and a half ago, we saw a couple small bucks work through the woods about 60 yards out. But we had deer moving really early, like I said, around 3. So we're hoping that's good news for us right now. So we're just gonna be real quiet and watch everywhere, because they can come from anywhere. So real excited. We'll see what happens. Yeah, clear. A little high, but high long. I think it's good. Good impact. Solid impact.
Okay, so we got some decent blood right here. We've been following steady blood for about 20-30 yards so far. Don't think she went too far, so we're gonna keep following this and hopefully we'll catch up to her here. Yep, she's this way. Out here. Right there she is. Look at that. Right at the top of a hill.
That exit wound did come out nice. To be honest, I can't believe she ran that far.
Finally, my first deer of the year, December 19th. Right down to the wire. 2 thumbs up, deer down, state land. Gotta love it.
Now let's drag her out of here.
Yep, we're gonna get her taken care of here in a minute and drag her out and let the fun begin.
Well, those 4 kills bring our grand total to 18 deer that we were able to show you this year on the PTP web show, and we're pretty darn proud of that. We had 30 plus more hunts that never made it off the cutting room floor, but you know what? We had a blast bringing you what we could. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was a tough hunting season, as you well know, and we're excited to be able to move on to 2012. We've already been out doing some rabbit hunts, some coyote hunts, and we're hoping to be able to bring some of that to you here in the near future. So until next time, make sure you stay safe and have fun out there in the woods.